on to the third operation, that is called count. Count is for calculating how many number of values are there in the given data. Here you can find easily the number of values available with the data. Available with the data set is 5. But if it is 1000 data, if it is 2000 data, or if it is the entire Excel sheet is filled with data and you want to know how many values are there in that Excel sheet, at that time this count function will be very useful. For that, again you have to press equal to symbol and then type count, count, then double click the count option, and then a bracket will be opened, or you have to type the you have to press the bracket and then select the range from A1 to A5, then close it. You will be getting the value as 5. So it's very simple. Count, press equal to, then type count. From after that, give the range from A1 to A5 here in this case, then close the bracket, then enter. You will be getting the value as 5. Moving on to the next question, it is count A. Count A is for the values with string function, the values with text also. For example, here I am typing as DATA, data. Then if you use the count function, it will give you only the values 5, because it will omit the string value. It will omit the text value which is present in your data set. So for that we are using count A function. Press equal to, then count A, then select the range of values. So from here the data ranges from A1 to B5, then close the bracket. So here you can find the count has been increased to 6. The reason is it included the string value also. Now we are moving on to the next one, that is SUMIF. SUMIF is used for calculating the total value with a condition. So here I am going to give a condition. I don't want to see all the data. I want to see the data above 10, above 9, for example. So now what I have to do, just press equal to and then type SUMIF. SUMIF is the function here. I typed SUMIF and then the bracket has been opened. It includes the syntax of range, comma, criteria, comma, sum range. So the syntax goes like this: SUMIF, range, criteria, and what is the sum range. So here the range is from A1 to A5, comma. Then I'm going to give the criteria. Criteria of what? As I told you, I'm going to total the values above 10 or equal to 10, for example. Let us go with above 9. Sorry for the confusion. I'm going to calculate the value above 9. So here, how many values are above 9? 10 is above 9 and 20 is above 9. So totally, I'll be getting 30. The answer for SUMIF, if this is the condition given, I'll be getting the answer as 30. So let me check whether my logic is correct. For the SUMIF function, you have to open the bracket. You have to open the double quotes. Within the quotes, you have to give the condition. So here the condition is above 9. Above 9, and then close the double quotes, close the bracket, and type it. The answer I should get 30. Let me check what I'm getting. Yeah, got it. I repeat, SUMIF is used for calculating the total of the given value with the condition. So here what I have mentioned, I'm instructing Excel sheet to calculate the total of the given data if the value is above 9. Any value which is greater than 9, those values alone to be included in the total. So here, after seeing this 5 data, only 2 data are above 9. In column A, first row, the value is 10 and it is above 9. And fifth row, the value is 20. It is again above 9. And all the remaining 3 values are lesser than 9. So So Excel has omitted the values which is less than 9, and it has included the values which are above 9. So I got the sum if value is 30 here. Okay. So the total value is 41, and values above 9 are 30 as per the given data. You can also do, instead of greater than 9, you can also say lesser than 9. Let me check what will happen if I put the lesser than symbol. Then it will calculate the value which is less than 9. So here the less than values are 7, 3 and 1. So totally I'll be getting 11. Let me check what I'm getting. Got it. So the total, the value lesser than 9 is 11. So this is how you can give condition for the summing of the values. The same concept applies for average if also. Average if means you calculate the value which is if the average meets certain conditions, if the values that is meeting certain conditions. So that is average if and sum if. All these things are in a nutshell. With the condition you are calculating the average, with the condition you are checking the total of given data. Then finally it is standard deviation. To calculate standard deviation, in statistics you might have studied a very big formulas, but here Excel makes our job easier. What we have to do, just press equal to, then type std. The moment you type std, you have certain options like stdev.p, stdev.s, and the list goes on. So here this stdev.p is, P stands for population, and stdev.s, stands for sampling. In statistics and research methodology subjects, you might have studied about, or you're going to study about, what is population and what is sample and so on. So but here for business analytics purpose, I'll teach you what is this. Here the population, we have not taken the population data. Here we have taken only 5 data, which means it is a sample. So for this standard deviation calculation, you can select the second option, that is standard deviation for the sample data. Because the given data is a sample, so I'm going to calculate the standard deviation for the sample data as per the record. I have typed stdev dot s. I have selected from the list. Then automatically the open bracket has been opened. Otherwise also you can type it. Then give the value from which value to which value you have to include it. In a nutshell, it is range. You have to specify the range of the data to be included for standard deviation calculation. So in this case, the value lies from A1 to A5. I have selected the range. I'm closing the bracket and I'm entering it. So the standard deviation of the given data is 7.4. If you are doing any research papers, then you can compare the standard deviation with mean, that is with the average of the given data, and you can start interpreting it. Thank you.